The Sundarbans is a place of wonder. It is a vast forest. This forest is unlike any other on earth. It grows where great rivers meet the sea. This meeting point is a delta, a land of many channels. The delta is always changing. The water and land are always in motion. This forest is a green shield for the land behind it. It is full of secrets and dangers, a true marvel. These rivers are mighty. They are the Ganges, the Brahmaputra, and the Meghna. They carry water from the high Himalayas. They journey far across the plains of India and Bangladesh. Finally, their waters merge. They flow into the wide Bay of Bengal. The Sundarban spreads across both these countries. It is a shared heritage, a shared responsibility. It is a land claimed by both water and forest. The name Sundarbans itself tells a story. In Bengali, it means beautiful forest. This beauty is wild and untamed. Some say the name comes from the Sundari tree. This tall mangrove tree is a key species here. Its wood is strong and valued. The forest is a complex maze. Countless rivers, creeks and small islands make up this watery world. It is easy to get lost in its green embrace. The Sundarbans holds a special title. It is the largest mangrove forest in the entire world. This makes it incredibly important. It is a critical ecosystem for our planet. It supports so much life, both plant and animal, but this precious place is now facing many threats. We must understand it to protect it. Its survival is linked to our own in many ways. The landscape of the Sundarbans is unique. It is a delicate mix of land and water. Mangrove trees are the heart of this forest. These trees are special. They can grow in salty water. Their roots are strong and complex. Some roots grow upwards, reaching for air. These are called pneumatophores. They help the trees breathe in the muddy soil. This forest is a testament to nature's adaptability. Tidal streams are the lifeblood of the Sundarbans. The forest breathes with the tides. Twice each day, the water level rises and falls. These powerful tides shape the land. They create narrow creeks and wide channels. They carry nutrients from the sea. They also wash away silt. The entire ecosystem depends on this daily rhythm of the water. The islands themselves seem to float on the water. The wetlands here are rich and muddy. They are full of life. Tiny crabs scuttle on the mudflats. Small fish hide among the roots. These wetlands are vital feeding grounds for birds. Small islands, known as chars, often appear. Sometimes they disappear just as quickly. The soil is made of fine silt. This silt is brought by the rivers. It makes the land fertile but also unstable. Fresh water comes from the rivers. Salt water comes from the Bay of Bengal. This mixing creates a unique environment. Only certain plants and animals can survive here. They have special ways to cope with the changing salt levels. The Sundarbans is a dynamic ecosystem, constantly shifting and evolving. It is a place of constant creation. Now it struggles with rising salinity. Other mangrove species also thrive. They include Gewa, Goran and Kaora trees. Each has adapted to the salty, muddy conditions in its own way. These trees form a dense green canopy. Besides the tall mangroves, other plants grow here too. These plants provide food and shelter for many animals. They also play an important role. They help to bind the soil together. This prevents erosion by the strong tides and winds. The plant life is the foundation of this ecosystem. The waters are full of fish, crabs and shrimp. Many kinds of birds live here or visit during migration. Many people depend on fishing for their food and income. The Sundarbans provides many benefits. One of its most important roles is storm protection. The dense mangrove forest acts as a natural shield. It protects the inland areas from cyclones and tsunamis. The trees and their roots reduce the force of wind and waves. This saves countless lives. It also protects homes and farmlands. This natural barrier is invaluable, especially as storms become stronger. This forest is a vital habitat. It is a nursery for many species of fish and shrimp. The calm, nutrient-rich waters among the mangrove roots are perfect for breeding. The Royal Bengal tiger is the king of this forest. These tigers are unique. They are excellent swimmers. They cross wide rivers to hunt. Heavily on the Sundarbans, the forest provides many resources. People collect honey from wild bees. They gather wood for fuel and building. They catch fish and crabs. The golpata leaves are used for making roofs. For centuries, people have lived alongside this forest. Their lives are closely linked to its rhythms. Sustainable use of these resources is key to their well-being. The Sundarbans also plays a role in fighting climate change. Mangrove forests are very good at absorbing carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas that warms the planet. The trees and soil of the Sundarbans store large amounts of carbon. This makes them important carbon sinks. By protecting the Sundarbans, we help to reduce climate change. Climate change is a grave threat to the Sundarbans. This unique ecosystem is very vulnerable. One major impact is rising sea levels. As the planet warms, glaciers melt. Ocean water also expands when it gets warmer. This causes the sea level to go up. Low-lying areas like the Sundarbans are easily flooded. The mangrove roots, which need air, get submerged for longer periods. This can kill the trees. The rising sea level brings another problem. It increases the salinity of the water and soil. Less fresh water is now flowing from the rivers upstream. This is due to dams and diversions. As a result, salty seawater pushes further inland. Many mangrove species, especially the Sundari tree, cannot tolerate very high salt levels. They become stressed and die. This changes the very nature of the forest. Deforestation is a significant problem. Mangrove trees are cut down for timber. Their wood is valuable for construction and fuel. Land is also cleared to make space for agriculture. Shrimp farming has become very common in surrounding areas. Large ponds are created by clearing mangroves. The Sundarbans is more than just a forest. It is a unique global treasure. Its ecological importance cannot be overstated. It is vital for the health of our planet. It supports incredible biodiversity. It protects millions of people. Its survival is crucial for the well-being of countless communities. We all have a collective responsibility. We must act decisively to protect this magnificent ecosystem for future generations. Infrastructure development can also have negative impacts. Embankments and dikes are built to protect agricultural land. However, they can alter the natural flow of water and sediment. This can starve parts of the mangrove forest of essential nutrients. It can also lead to waterlogging in some areas. Roads and new settlements can fragment the forest. This isolates animal populations. It makes it harder for them to move and find food. Many efforts are underway to protect the Sundarbans. People understand its importance. Governments of both India and Bangladesh are taking steps. They have created laws and policies for conservation. Local communities who live with the forest are also involved. Their participation is crucial for success. International organizations provide funding and technical support. It is a collaborative effort to save this precious ecosystem. Large areas of the Sundarbans are designated as protected areas. These include national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. For example, the Sundarbans National Park in India is a core tiger reserve. In Bangladesh, there are several wildlife sanctuaries. Within these protected zones, human activities are restricted. Felling trees, hunting, and intensive fishing are not allowed. These rules aim to protect the biodiversity and allow the forest to thrive. Patrolling is done to enforce these regulations. The Sundarbans has been recognized globally for its unique value. Parts of it are designated as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. This status was granted to the Indian Sundarbans in 1987. The Bangladesh Sundarbans received it in 1997. This international recognition highlights its natural importance. It helps to raise awareness about the threats it faces. It also encourages greater commitment to its conservation from governments and the world community. Many specific initiatives are being implemented. Mangrove plantation drives are common. New saplings are planted in degraded areas. This helps to restore the forest cover. Efforts are made to reduce human-animal conflict. Natural disasters, especially cyclones, are a harsh reality for the Sundarbans. The region is prone to powerful storms that form in the Bay of Bengal. Cyclones like Cedar in 2007, Ayla in 2009, and Amphan in 2020 were particularly devastating. They brought ferocious winds, torrential rain, and massive storm surges. These calamities caused widespread destruction. They left a deep scar on the land and its people. Many lives were lost. The impact of these cyclones on the flora and fauna is severe. Thousands of trees are uprooted or broken. The mangrove canopy is damaged. This exposes the forest floor to harsh sunlight. Animal habitats are destroyed or fundamentally altered. Many animals are killed during the storms. Others are displaced and struggle to find food and shelter. The sudden influx of saline water from storm surges further stresses the plants. It can take years for the forest to recover. The human communities living in and around the Sundarbans suffer immensely. Their homes, often made of mud and thatch, are easily destroyed. Livelihoods based on fishing, farming, and forest produce are lost. Fresh water sources like ponds and wells become contaminated with salt water. This creates a severe drinking water crisis. People are often forced to migrate to safer areas, becoming climate refugees. The poorest and most vulnerable communities bear the heaviest burden. The Sundarbans ecosystem has a natural capacity to recover. The flora of the Sundarbans is very special. The Sundari tree is perhaps the most famous. Its scientific name is its timber is strong and durable. It was once very common here.